and I have a Facebook page of the same name, and I'm on Twitter as XRP Crypto Queen, but I mostly post here on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about this video right here. I'm going to play a few clips of it. This is really important information, and I want you to hear it right now. So I'm going to play a few little snippets of this.
I have exposure to Silicon Valley Bank, and I knew in my gut that they did. Brad Garlinghouse finally came out and said this: setting the record straight on SVB questions. Ripple had some exposure to SVB. It was a banking partner and held some of our cash balance. Fortunately, we expect no disruption to our day-to-day business and already held a majority of our USD with a broader network of bank partners. Obviously, a lot is still unknown about what happens with SVB, and as is the case with many others, we hope to have more details soon, but rest assured Ripple remains in a strong financial position. It's ironic that so much of what's happening as some companies scramble to make payroll highlights how broken our financial systems still are, i.e. wires are still not 24/7, 365. Rumors lead to collapse and the frictions of moving money within a deeply fragmented system. And then John.
Interesting. And that's a lot of good info about our banking system as well. You know what? You can call me a conspiracy theory, but this stuff has been lining up since, 2009. It wasn't a coincidence that after the great financial crash in 2008, that in 2009, Bitcoin, the granddaddy of the blockchain technology and proof of work, came onto the scene. So here we are in 2023. We've got Ripple and XRP just waiting and paused to do the money moving instead of SWIFT for banks, okay? And these banks, SVB and what was the other one that just crashed? First Republic, I think it was. All right, let's listen some more.
Deaton retweets his tweet and says this: is it me or did Ripple's CEO just say that this crisis highlighted a desperate need for a disruptive technology that modernizes the U.S. banking system?
Yeah, he did. And I spoke about this on, I think it was the second to last video that I did that, I can't find the video at the moment, but what's his name? Joel Katz talked about how the protocols for SWIFT, which has been around for 50, 70 years, aren't even up to speed enough to just segue into using XRPL. So that's what's being disrupted, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I've been wrong before, once, twice, maybe 100 times, I don't know. But it seems to me that they've been doing some sort of beta testing and rollout, and a lot of it is happening with banks and on-demand liquidity places like Africa and Europe. I mean, the United States has so many regulations, it's insane, but that's a whole nother video. And I will do that because it seems to me a lot of you out there that deal in crypto at all are somewhat on the what you would call the edge of conspiracy theory type people anyway. I never have been in denial about that. I look at all aspects of every news story, and I always find gaps in knowledge there and what they're disclosing, and sometimes the narratives just seem a little strange to me. That's all I'm going to say. And let's listen.
Yes, John, I believe he did say that. There's no coincidences, folks. So yesterday, the federal...
Yeah, I don't believe in coincidences. If you're connecting the dots at all out there in life and you're following along in the world narrative, not just here in the United States, not just following banking system, not just following the stock market, not just following crypto, but taking a look at all of it, and as an asset class, you might look at crypto and say, yeah, I don't know about that, but it's the blockchain technology that actually I find intriguing, and XRP because of the on-demand liquidity that could easily take over SWIFT if our SEC in the United States of America would just settle up this case. which I've already given you the prediction. Sometime in second, third quarter, it's going to change. And I will do a price prediction video once again. I don't love doing those, but I have to tell you, I don't have a crystal ball, but I can make some good predictions. So let's go.
Federal Reserve, Treasury, FDIC put out this statement. And this is the statement, and I'll just briefly tell you what in the gist of it was, the important things.
You know what? I am going to post a link to this video. I wanted to get here, I think it is, and just give you a quick snippet. Here, I think it is.
Do you have dark spots?
No.
And I'm going to be honest, at first, I did not have high expectations. I was skeptical.
Your money in a tier 1 bank, a top 2 or 3 or 4 bank in the United States that's too big to fail, and don't put more than $250,000 in any one account. All over this country and probably all over the world, that were literally, I saw a shadow in my, do I have a ghost in this room? I literally saw a shadow on the wall, and I don't have anybody in this room with me. Okay. It's Monday, and I've only had 1 cup of coffee. So anyway, I can't even imagine how many people in this world have, in this country, literally maybe did a shot last night when they saw this Federal Reserve paper come out where they were saying they were going to cover the deposits. All right, moving along. So this is Signature Bank. They had actually closed Signature Bank yesterday. So I'm sure there were people that saw it get.
Well, listen, there's shit going down in the banking industry. This much is clear. Let me see if I can further this along to the one clip that, if I don't find it, I will post the link to this whole thing. It's a 21-minute video. Probably should watch it. And if you're not already subscribed to Digital Asset Investor, he's one of the 5 people that I follow for information myself to stay on top of the situation out there in the world and in the XRP world.
Since you got your butt saved, how about you give us our songbird and flare now?
Ooh, yeah, well, that's a whole nother story. We're going to leave that for another day. But I think I've given you what I wanted to in this video, and yeah, I'm really tired today, so I used somebody else's video to make my points. I sometimes do that because it's good to give an opinion piece on what other people say. I love Digital Asset Investor. He comes out with some great information. Sometimes he comes out with 2 or 3 videos a day. And yeah, it's interesting times in the XRP and crypto world just in general. Even though the market looks a little flat, there's a lot going on. And so stay tuned, and I'll talk about it more in the next video. Ciao for now. Thanks so much for being with me. I'm being with you. You're being with me. Love y'all. Take care. Ciao for now.